Well, I think we have a special treat today because one of my main accountability partners is the guest today. So I want to pass the baton to Kyle. So Kyle, what's your thought?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know how you can do this without an accountability partner. I mean, you can be the most introspective, looking in the mirror person possible, but you're still going to have blind spots. And I think that's where all I can say is every Thursday, there's a conversation between me and Frankie where I'm consistently reminded of, you know, where I'm, where I'm falling short or, not really owning up to something I need to own up to. But you can edit this out later because what I'm trying to say is, stop being a bitch and move on. But again, pull that out later.
And you're not in social spaces either? Oh yeah, we got to put that.
Okay. But yeah, that's really what it comes down to is there's those moments where having an accountability partner is, you got to get one.
Yeah, I'd echo that 100% because we all have blind spots. None of us have a full view of everything. We've created blind spots out of a quest for comfort or just because we think that we can forcefully mold our identity and things into something that it's not, and we just leave holes in ourselves. And eventually those holes compromise the structural integrity of who we are. And if we don't fill in those holes, if we're not aware of those holes, we're going to collapse. And an accountability partner is pivotal in being able to, identify those things and not fall victim to that collapse.
Yeah, I think that's good stuff. And, you know, being in our audience, if you don't have accountability partners, consider it. I'm not going to tell you that you absolutely have to have one, but it's a very strong recommendation. So give it some consideration.
Yeah. So as we get ready to wrap things up, Kyle, one of the things I want to kind of give you an imagination task here. Let's say you've escaped the rat race. What's that look like for you? What's that look like?
For me personally,
Yeah, for you personally.
Being a good husband and a good dad's number one to me. Taking care of myself's number two. You know, being good at work is maybe three or four. I put 100% in, but it's not definitely the number one. Being you know, being fulfilled and happy every day is to me what it looks like.
What you do? You're out of the rat race. What does it look and feel like for you?
It looks like Nuge living his life on his own terms, right? Time freedom, financial freedom, just free, and having an inner peace about life, and being enjoying the moments and being grateful for the time. But the biggest thing is just living life on my own terms and being free of every and any constraint
Mhm.
that
Yeah, freedom is a big piece of the puzzle. In my view, on top of all the things that you guys have already mentioned, it's um, I would if I'm out of the rat race, fully escaped from the rat race, the work that I do doesn't define who I am. It allows me to express who I am, and then if I can do that, I feel like I'm out of the race.